Yay! All right, all right. Thank you. Welcome, everybody. Thank you so much for coming out. This is the third annual CIFCC Awards. Oh my good, three? Three. Where has the time gone? My goodness. So, Chicago Independent Film Critics Circle. That is who we are. We are a wonderful group of critics, movie lovers, and just diverse voices that come together on diverse platforms to talk about movies. That's the one thing that we love. It's the one thing that really brings us all together. And it is an honor for myself to serve on the board of directors. By the way, I'm Emmanuel Noisette, and it's been a fun journey. We've come a long way, for a lot of the uh, OG members here that have been here from the beginning, and for some potential new ones, and it is a blast because it's almost like it's more than a club. When you get to be around people that share your common interests and just everything about movies is it's a warm feeling. So forgive me for feeling a little gushy right now. Anyway, so we are going to go over our awards and our nominees. I believe Don, are you going to be, or who's following me now? Don is going to be coming up. So give a nice little warm applause for Don Shanahan.
What I wanted to come up here and talk about, just to kind of get a little list on the screen here, I got it right, I need it, is kind of talk about our group accomplishments this year. As a group, this is our third year, and we've come a long way, like Emmanuel said, and it's been nice to kind of to help steer and see where this has all gone. We asked you folks to kind of submit your member accomplishments on an individual level. I wanted to share kind of the group stuff we've had. I know I've been dropping the hashtag group goals throughout the year, just for the little things we do that just get us little accomplishments here, little accomplishments there. One of those kind of matches tonight. Our awards continually are getting more and more recognition, where we make a few press clippings and things like that, and we make a few promotional posters, and people are listening. People are seeing our awards. From us announcing our nominations last week, Twitter did really nice to kind of get the word out there of what we've been doing. IMDb is starting to kind of carry our awards, where we need to edit and kind of change the ones that are a little dated for them, but we're getting there. I know I could probably look across the room and kind of see people's faces and know this had to be, without a doubt, our broadest, biggest, and most flush year in terms of screenings and screeners when it came to award season. That stack of discs has not left my coffee table in a while, so it's a monstrous mess. So they're noticing us, they're including us, and that's, I think that's all we ever wanted when we got this group started. So just to have the, as Emmanuel has talked about in the past, just the professional little guys are starting to get their voice out there and starting to get recognition for it. It's great to see. As a group, we welcome 3 new members this year. One of them is here tonight. Andrew Emerson is a new member to the group as of this past calendar year. We also added, shout out to Sundance, because he's out there, maybe he's watching. It's Robert Daniels. Also Kevin Wozniak, also working Sundance this weekend. So out there. One of the things I know I kind of take personal pride in, just because I feel like it's a place where we can kind of promote and show the best of our people's work, is our website. Last year we had 1,606 website blog posts of your work. I think 643 of them were Daniel Salsums, so that's okay. But in the meantime, I'm very proud as one of the directors to say, hey, we have a place that promotes your work. You're not just a name on a list. You are included, you are promoted, you are pushed, and you are valued. As a website, we have over 18,600 page views last year, which, from the years where we've been 2,000, that's pretty good. Our highest ever viewership month was just this past month in December 2018. Stat wise, on the social media end, we have 1,182 Facebook fans. As of this week, we have passed 650 Twitter followers. It's not a lot, but we're getting there. But yeah, we've been recognized as an awards voting group to the level of locally with our PR companies. But one thing that I think is really cool for us, especially with the way that they've been reorganizing their site and including other critics, is Rotten Tomatoes. we are a listed critics group in Rotten Tomatoes, which can grease the wheel for our members to kind of be included and approved on Rotten Tomatoes. When you can say, "Hey, CIFCC" right there next to your name. So that's cool for us. It's cool for our group, and hopefully it's cool for all of you. So yeah, that's where we're at. The sky's the limit. We can keep this group going and things where that goes. And those are some of our group accomplishments. To talk about our member accomplishments is our third director, Alari Stanek.
It's okay. It's okay. No. We're all good. As Don said, I'm Ellery Stanek. I'm one of the two hosts of the Neon Movie Bunker. And, well, enough about me. We, every year, as Don said, the group gets stronger and larger and has a better, more pronounced voice in the world of film. And yes, there are a lot of group accomplishments, but those would not be capable without your individual accomplishments. So let's start with that. We have Leo Brady, who covered many film festivals this year with A Movie Guy. He covered Cinepocalypse, the Brooklyn Horror Film Festival. He covered Fantasia, the Windy City Horrorama. He covered the Chicago Films Festival, Chicago Critics Film Festival. And he also interviewed Duncan Skiles, Zoe Deutsch, Kate Bosworth, and many others. And best of all, this is what he listed first, but I saved best for last here. Best of all, his first son, Lucas, was born, and today is actually his 6th wedding anniversary. So that's why he wisely chose not to be here. So you're moving right along. We have the guys at Cinema Jaw who just made 400 episodes this year, which is an amazing accomplishment. How long have you guys been at it? They're going into their 10th year. That is amazing. That takes determination. Let's see here. You've also had some amazing guests, including Steve James, Jimmy Chin, Gordon Quinn, and many more. So congratulations, guys. That's an awesome year. Mr. York. Jeff York has just finished his 7th year at the Establishing Shot. It's his 2nd year of hosting the Page to Screen podcast. And you were named one of the 25 screenwriters to watch this year. Is that correct? Last year. Slacker. And you also managed to sell a piece of artwork, one of your caricatures, to none other than Spike Lee. And the subject was his latest film, Black Klansman. So congratulations, Jeff. That's amazing. Kevin, Kevin, are you here tonight? Yeah, there you are, Kevin. You've got some amazing accomplishments of your own this year. You've got Seeing and Believing, launching their Patron and going towards being listener supported. That's amazing. You'll have to let me know how that works because I'd like to stop paying. You had an interview with Steve McQueen, which is an amazing get. Congratulations on that. And this is your first year, or rather last year was your first year covering the Chicago International Film Festival as a fully accredited member of the press. Congratulations. I can easily say on behalf of all 3 of the directors, we are incredibly proud of you guys. You do amazing work, which makes our lives so much easier to go out there and say, hey, these guys are worth your attention and they're worth you noticing. So thank you very much. And I'm going to turn it back to Don, who is a writer for, or rather is the writer for Every Movie Has a Lesson. And that, of course, blends his 2 passions, movies and teaching. So, Don, come on up and give us the Trailblazer Award. If you would be so kind.
Award to lead us off here. Thank you much. All right. Just to kind of give you a quick background on the process here. You guys voted this past week on a lengthy kind of ballot. Thank you for sitting through that. I know the nominations phase is rough when you have to fill all that out by hand, but it's getting easier every year. How we did this was for the Trailblazer Award. This is an award that kind of recognizes, as you see here, an artist who truly kind of pushed the medium of film and the form and content and all that. And our nominees this year are Ryan Coogler for Black Panther, Alfonso Cuarón for Roma, Bing Liu for Minding the Gap, Adam McKay for Vice, and Boots Riley for Sorry to Bother You. The winner of the Trailblazer Award is Bing Liu for Minding the Gap. go. Local boy done right. All right. I bet that man finds us and thinks us. All right. The second award tonight of our Special Recognitions Award that we started with as a CIFCC, where we wanted to have something distinctive to kind of stand out each year. You can always give the same things every year, but can we do something that kind of speaks a little higher? Trailblazers is one of them. Impact is the other. The Impact Award celebrates a person whose work during the past year has had a positive impact on society. Our nominees this year, and this can be in the world of film or even our local stuff, Brian Andriotti as the programming director of the Music Box Theater, Bo Burnham for his work in 8th grade, John M. Chu for Crazy Rich Asians, Ryan Coogler for Black Panther, and Spike Lee for Black Klansman. And the Impact Award winner is Spike Lee for Black Klansman. Coming up after me for the next 2 awards is John Robinson. He is the co-host and co-founder of the Neon Movie Bunker with our director, Ilari Stanek. John Robinson.
Thank you. Thank you, Don. I'm here to present the award for Best Visual Effects. Visual effects drive a lot of movies these days, and we've all seen bad visual effects. We've all seen good visual effects. We have 5 examples here of good visual effects, and one of them will be a lucky winner. Our nominees are for Annihilation, Richard Clark, Simon Hughes, Andrew Whitehurst, and Sarah Bennett. For Avengers Infinity War, Dan DeLeo, Kelly Porch, Russell Earl, and Dan Sudik. For Black Panther, Jeffrey Bauman, Jesse James Chisholm, Craig Hammack, and Dan Sudik. For First Man, Paul Lambert, J.D. Schwaim, Ian Hunter, and Tristan Miles. And for Ready Player One, Roger Guyette, Grady Kofer, Matthew E. Butler, and David Shirk. And our winner is First Man, Paul Lambert, J.D. Schwaim, Ian Hunter, and Tristan Miles. I'm also going to present our award for costume design and makeup. Very important, otherwise we'd be seeing actors wearing terrible clothing and looking awful. The nominees are Black Panther, Ruth E. Carter, costumes, Joel Harlow, Camille Friend, and Ken Diaz, makeup. The Favorite, Sandy Powell, costumes, Samantha Denyer, makeup. Mary Poppins Returns, Sandy Powell, costumes, and Peter Swords King, makeup. Suspiria, Julia Piersanti, costumes, and Fernanda Perez, makeup. And Vice, Susan Matheson, costumes, and Kate Biscoe, makeup. And our winner is Black Panther, Ruth E. Carter, Joel Harlow, Camille Friend, and Ken Diaz. And now I'd like to introduce Al and Linda Lerner of Movers and Shakers, Movies and Shakers. And they'll be presenting our next awards.
We'd like to make a grand entrance. Be careful. Yeah, really. Thank you. Thank you, Eamon.
Hello, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
We are delighted to be here from moviesandshakers.com to bring you Best Production Design Award tonight. And we start with
Annihilation, Mark Digby and Michelle Day.
Black Panther, Hannah Beechler and Jay Hart.
Crazy Rich Asians, Nelson Coates and Andrew Baseman.
The Favorite, Fiona Crombie and Alice Felton.
First Man, Nathan Crowley and Kathy Lucas.
And finally, Roma, Eugenio Caballero and Barbara Enriquez.
Oh, you did that very well.
Gracias.
And the winner is
The Favorite.
Fiona Crombie and Alice Felton. There it is.
Looking at my sleeve.
And now for Best Editing.
For Best Editing, it starts with The Favorite, Yorgos Mavropsaridis.
Oh, I'm glad he got that one.
Yorgos.
First Man, Tom Cross.
Roma, Alfonso Cuarón and Adam Goff.
A Star is Born, Jay Cassidy.
And Widows, Joe Walker. And the winner is Good stickers.
Careful. Roma, Alfonso Cuarón, and Adam Goff.
Very good. Our next presenter for cinematography, Ray Stemick. Come on.
So film being a largely visual medium kind of helps if there's something good to look at. And cinematographers are the ones responsible for that. Our nominees this year in Best Cinematography are Cold War, Lucas Zal, The Favorite, Robbie Ryan, First Man, Linus Sandgren, If Beale Street Could Talk, James Laxton, and Roma, Alfonso Cuarón. No editorial. Quick, brief interlude. Don, I love the stickers that you chose.
Thank my son and daughter.
Hey, I have a little kitty cat and a puppy. And the winner is Roma, Alfonso Cuarón. Next up to present Best Musical Score is Jeff York. Jeff, come on down.
I'm here to present Best Score, which interestingly enough was also presented this last weekend at the AVN Awards. But did you know, tip your waitresses, shh, quiet, that's really independent. Anyway, this is actually musical score, and we've got a number of terrific nominees, including some that were not mentioned by the Academy. So it's one of the nice things about the Chicago Independent Film Critics Circle is we a lot of times recognize those that somehow the bigger guys don't always get to. But anyway, these are the nominations for Best Musical Score. For Annihilation, Jeff Barrow and Ben Salisbury. For Black Panther, Ludwig Göransson. For First Man, Justin Hurwitz. For If Beale Street Could Talk, Nicholas Britell. And for Mandy, Johan Johansson, the late Johan Johansson. And the Best Musical Score is Nicholas Britell, If Beale Street Could Talk. Bravo to him. And thank you. Now we come to Best Foreign Language Film. And I have the pleasure to introduce a critic who is a friend of mine. We've become very fast friends through the CIFCC. So one of the nice side or fringe benefits of it is that it is Brian Thompson, and he is the host of the wonderful podcast Drinking at the Movies. He also writes for a number of periodicals and online critics things, which I'll let him explain that to you because I don't remember all of them, but there are a number of them. So please come on up, Brian, and present Best Foreign Film.
All right, so now's the point in the show where we take a moment to appreciate foreign film, the movies we love to read. So, and I'm getting ahead of myself. The nominees are Burning, Cold War, The Guilty, Roma, and Shoplifters. The stickers are on good. And the winner is Roma. All right, and now I'd like to invite up to the stage Andrew Emerson.
All right. So for this year's nominees for Best Documentary, they include a couple of more thriller mystery documentaries and a few documentaries that in portraying people whom people consider icons, provide an indirect reflection on our current political and cultural climate. So without further ado, the nominees are Free Solo, Minding the Gap, RBG, Three Identical Strangers, and Won't You Be My Neighbor. And the winner is Minding the Gap. And I believe the next presenter is Emmanuel.
Such a shocker. All right, what am I doing here? Okay. All right, so we have Best Animated Film, And we've got some really good ones here, some tight competition. So the nominees are Big Fish and Begonia, Incredibles 2, Isle of Dogs, Ralph Breaks the Internet, and Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. And the winner is this sticker because it's good. All right. Oh, just Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Come on. That's congratulations. Kevin is going to come up next and present the next award. Come on up.
I'm here to present the Best Screenplay Awards, both original and adapted. All of the nominees this year have been nominated because in their screenplays, they offer an originality of vision from which the film that resulted sprang. So they are all worthy of these nominees. We'll start with Best Original Screenplay. We've got nominated Bo Burnham for 8th Grade, Deborah Davis and Tony McNamara for The Favorite, Paul Schrader for First Reformed, Alfonso Cuarón for Roma, and Adam McKay for Vice. And the winner of Best Original Screenplay is 8th Grade, Bo Burnham. Moving on to Best Adapted Screenplay, which is screenplays that were written with another source as their source material. Prime the pump here. We've got Ryan Coogler and Joe Robert Cole for Black Panther, Charlie Wachtel, David Rabinowitz, Kevin Wilmot, and Spike Lee for Black Klansman, Nicole Holofcener and Jeff Whitty for Can You Ever Forgive Me, Barry Jenkins for If Beale Street Could Talk, Deborah Granick and Ann Rossellini for Leave No Trace, and Eric Roth, Bradley Cooper, and Will Fetters for A Star Is Born. And the winner is Charlie Wachtel, David Rabinowitz, Kevin Wilmot, and Spike Lee for Black Klansman. To present the next awards, I'm going to bring up a man who needs no introduction because he's already been introduced, Emmanuel Noisette of E-Man's Movie Reviews.
All right, we are going to do Best Ensemble, which, basically just means the best cast of actors that really had probably the best on-screen chemistry together to uplift the movie to new heights. So the nominees for Best Ensemble include Avengers: Infinity War, Black Panther, The Favorite, If Beale Street Could Talk, and Widows. And the winner is, for Best Ensemble, Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, yes. Got caught up in the moment there. Jeff York.
Best Supporting Actor. Very important category, a very tricky category, especially if lead actors find themselves in Best Supporting Actor. Our group made one mistake. We put a lead role in here, but that's all right. The others are all supporting. The nominees for Best Supporting Actor are Mahershala Ali for Green Book, Adam Driver for Black Klansman, Sam Elliott for A Star Is Born, Hugh Grant for Paddington 2, Richard E. Grant for Can You Ever Forgive Me, and Michael B. Jordan for Black Panther. A number of initials. And the winner is Richard E. Grant. Can You Ever Forgive Me? Yes, very good, very good. Next, we have the sort of other side of that equation, Best Supporting Actress. It is going to be presented by Al and Linda Lerner. So come on up, Al and Linda.
All right. The Best Supporting Actress is what a list of talent we have here, and I'm sure that there's a publicity department standing by right now to get this winner into the ads for the Super Bowl tomorrow. So let's get started. For Best Supporting Actress, the nominees are
Elizabeth Debicki for Widows,
Claire Foy for First Man,
Regina King, If Beale Street Could Talk,
Emma Stone for The Favorite,
Rachel Weisz for The Favorite,
and we take off the Trader Joe's sticker. And the winner is?
Regina King.
Wow, very nice.
Are we next?
Now it's time to bring back Jeff York for the Best Actor.
By the way, I would be remiss if I did not call out one credit that I have to give my employers a little bit of plug for. I just finished my first year as the film critic for Creative Screenwriting magazine. So that was a fun year, and I got all that because of you guys. So thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. And hopefully when Brian comes back up, he'll tell us the other things he writes for, because I don't think he did. All right. Now we're getting into some of the bigger categories. The big Best Actor is up next, and these are the 5 nominees that the Chicago Independent Film Critics Circle came up with. Christian Bale for Vice, Bradley Cooper, A Star is Born, Ryan Gosling for First Man, Ethan Hawke for First Reformed, and Joaquin Phoenix for You Were Never Really Here. And our Best Actor goes to Ethan Hawke, running the tables for First Reformed. Shame on the Oscars for not nominating him. Bravo, Ethan. Well deserved. Now we have Best Actress coming up, and again, I hand it over to Al and Linda.
Up and down, up and down, up and down.
Thank you for the cranberry sauce sticker. I
All
like
right,
that.
Don't open it.
Not yet,
before-
not yet,
don't
not
open
yet.
it. All right. Again, an amazing list of actresses. One person who never even imagined she was an actress.
And 3 in the category that are first-time actresses.
All right. So we start with, and we had the delight of meeting this woman and interviewing her at the Chicago Film Festival. Yalitza Aparicio for Roma.
And Toni Collette for Hereditary.
Olivia Colman for The Favorite.
Elsie Fisher, 8th grade.
And Lady Gaga, A Star is Born.
Go for it.
And the CIFCC Best Actress Award for this year goes to Elsie Fisher for 8th grade.
There we go.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yes. There's a surprise there.
Yeah.
Now let's find out who the best director is.
With Matt Kubinski and Ryan Jerkel.
All right, we are here to
Wait.
What? All right, beautiful. Thank you.
Low blow. Sorry.
Low blow, low blow. All right, we are here to give out the award, the CIFCC award for Best Director.
It's a big one.
It is a big one. That's
Yeah.
why they asked us to do it, Matt K.
All right.
And we know a thing. I know a thing about directing. I direct Cinema Jaw every single week.
I don't even know what to say to that, honestly.
That's why I'm the director. The nominees for Best Director are
Ari Aster for Hereditary,
Ryan Coogler, Black Panther,
Alfonso Cuarón for Roma,
Spike Lee, Black Klansman.
Lynn Ramsey, You Were Never Really Here.
Want to do the honors, Matt K?
I sure do, yes. I want the Trader Joe's sticker. And the winner is?
Spike Lee, Black Klansman. Well done, members. Well done.
All right, so who's up next?
All right, here are our big awards. We have to introduce the winners of the Studio Film Award and the Independent Film Award is John Esposito.
Well, before I introduce the awards, now is the musical portion of this, where I will be performing All 5 Oscar nominated songs. Okay. Wait, what? Can I just do one? Okay. All right. Never mind. All right. So I'm introducing the best studio film, which are films that had budgets over $20 million. And the nominees are Annihilation, Black Panther, First Man, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, A Star is Born, and Vice. And the winner is Black Panther. And, yeah, okay, I'll save it for you after. And now for one of the most important awards that we can give out, because our focus is on independent films, those filmmakers that don't quite have the budgets that big studios have, but they make important films nonetheless. So best independent film with budgets under $20 million, we have the nominees as 8th Grade, First Reform, Hereditary, If Beale Street Could Talk, and Roma. All right. Do we have a drum roll? Anyone? No? And the winner is If Beale Street Could Talk. All right. And that is all of our awards for tonight. I'd like to thank you all for watching. If you're watching remotely, thank you for everyone here in attendance. And yeah, do the directors have anything else to say? No. All right. Have a good night, everyone.